Hi, my name's Sean Edwards. I represent Peak Coffee. Peak Coffee is a coffee roasting business based here in Port Macquarie. We're the first coffee roasting business since the first fleet. We've established about 3 years ago, and what we're doing, we're bringing fresh beans from all around the world and roasting them here in Port Macquarie for our wholesale and retail customers. The roasting process starts really at the farm gate. It's a procurement of green coffee beans, which are mostly grown around the equatorial belt around the world, and we purchase those beans for their flavour profiles. And what we do as a roaster is actually take them through a process where we're taking them from low temperatures right up to around about 210 degrees before the roasting process is finished. It takes around about 20 minutes to roast coffee bean to the required level. And in that process, there's a lot of different things that happen to the coffee bean. First, they expand. The green bean has 20% water, so the steam that's formed from the heating process will make that bean expand, and then it will start changing colour. What the roaster is trying to do is actually take out, look at that perfect colour designed specifically for that roasting profile and brewing method. It's beneficial to roast locally because coffee is a fresh product. It's a bit like bread. Once you roast coffee, it deteriorates very quickly. Coffee is hygroscopic, so it means it absorbs the outside atmosphere. So beans will age very quickly, between 6 to 8 weeks from roasting. Ground coffee, once you grind coffee, you're making that bean 1,000 times smaller and basically will oxidise 1,000 times quicker. So ground coffee will only last, a few seconds. Realistically, the coffee that you buy from some retailers could be months and months old and very stale. Perfect Espresso is a combination between a fabulously fresh beans, freshly roasted, a fantastic barista, and some equipment that's going to give you perfect temperature control and pressure. Espresso is basically a very complex, concentrated form of drinking coffee, and it's got a lot of complex flavour profiles attached to it. There's over 800 different flavour profiles per origin of coffee. We train every Wednesday night at different levels for our baristas and also for beginners. Training is what really makes a great cup of coffee. I always say it's 80% the person behind the machine will determine what that coffee is going to taste like in the cup. So our training sessions have been very successful. We basically fill up between 20 to 30 people every Wednesday night. It's basically a pre-booking affair, so you've got to get in early in the month so you don't miss out on experience one of those training sessions with one of our professional trainers. If you want to look for a great cup of coffee here in Hastings or at our other roasteries in Tasmania and Tuggerah Central Coast, look for the Peak logo at our cafes, and you'll know that most of those cafe owners have been through our training regime and going to produce an excellent cup of coffee. Just encourage the consumer out there, if they love their coffee, come in and enjoy a Peak Coffee. Port Macquarie in Jambali Road, come out to our roastery and see our process in place and have a great coffee.